friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy and today I'm doing a book haul. Woo. So the last few months I have accumulated quite a few books, so I thought I would show you all the books I have acquired in the last 2 to 3 months. It's quite a stack, like you can see from the thumbnail. It's quite a stack of books, so let's just dive right into it. The first 3 books is actually a trilogy. So I bought the box set of Arc of the Sight by Neil Shusterman. I read Sight last year as an ebook, like November I think, and I loved it. So I decided that I wanted to have the books on my shelf. Still have to read Thunderhead and the Toll, but I hope I will get to them soon because I really enjoyed Sight. This is basically set in a utopian world where nobody dies from natural causes anymore. So the only way to die is if a site decides that it's your time, that then they glean you. It's called gleaning when they kill someone. And basically this book follows 2 young apprentices who are training to be a scythe. It was really interesting. I didn't think I would love it as much, but I do. And I really want to read the sequels. Even though I'm more in the mood for contemporary right now, I do hope I get to read them soon. So yeah, those are the first 3 books that I got. The next one is the second book in the Witcher series. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce the author name because we all know how that went last time. This is the second short story book. After I read this, I'm gonna buy the actual first book, which is Blood of Elves, and that's when like the main story starts, I think. Of course, I really liked the show, but I also really liked the first short story collection. Can't wait to dive back into the world of Geralt of Rivia. The next book I got is The Shadows Between Us by Tricia Levenseller. I actually already read this, and I gave it 2.5 stars. If you want to see my more in-depth thoughts about it, I have a reading vlog for this book, so I will link it somewhere up here. This is basically about a girl who decides to court the Shadow King, marry him and then kill him. I thought it was very boring. The cover is still very beautiful though. But yeah, story not so much. The next book I got, I'm so excited about because I got this one secondhand and it still looks perfect. It's The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. I love this one, The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. It's one of my favorite books. So I can't believe it took me this long to actually acquire The Starless Sea. But I'm so excited about this. This is like my favorite cover. I also have the UK edition, but I thought this one is way more beautiful. And it's secondhand and you can barely see that it's been read. I don't even know if it's been read, if somebody else read this, but yeah, I'm really happy that I have this in my possession now, and I hope I will get to it reading soon, but like I said, I'm such a mood reader, so no idea when that will happen. Next up is Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. Super excited when this came in. This is the sequel to Strange the Dreamer. I read both of these last year, but I read this as an ebook, so I didn't have this yet, but I couldn't find it anywhere, so I had to buy a gift card, so I was able to buy it on Amazon UK, and it came in like 2 weeks ago, and it has sprayed edges. It's so gorgeous. I'm so happy I finally own this. It looks pretty on my shelf, and I'm so happy that I finally have the series complete. The next 2 books are 2 copies of Chain of Gold. The first one is obviously like the normal paperback edition. You can definitely tell it's from red because the spine is like crooked and bent. But the next one is the Fairy Loot Chain of Gold edition. It's this very beautiful black book. It has stenciled and sprayed edges. I just really like how this looks. I did an unboxing for the box. If you want to see that, I will leave a link for it up here or down below, so you can go check that one out. I've been waiting for this for a while, but yeah, love this. So basically, those were pretty much all the like fantasy books that I acquired. So now we're moving on into like contemporary territory. The next one I got is Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. This is a graphic novel about 2 boys who fall in love. I already read this one. I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was so cute. I also read it in like 20 minutes. It was adorable. I really enjoyed this one. Next is the Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez. This is the second book in the Friendzone series, I think, but it's about a different character, so you can also read it as a standalone. So it does contain a major spoiler, so I would highly suggest you read the first book, The Friendzone, first. But it is basically about a woman who has had a rough couple of years, and then she finds this dog and she cannot find the owner, so she decides to take the dog home with her. And like 2 weeks later, this Australian musician texts her with like, hey, that's my dog, can I have him back? And the main character's like, no, I want to keep this dog. And then they have like a text exchange, and I think it's their romance. So so excited to read this. I really like The Friend Zone. And I'm in such a mood for contemporary and romance right now, so I hope I'll be able to pick this up soon. Next up, I did a wishlist swap with someone over on Twitter, a girl called Paige. I will leave her Twitter down below, but we exchanged the books and I sent her some and she sent me some. And she sent me Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. This is about a chronically ill girl who makes a list to, you know, get a life. So she has added some things to this list she wants to do, you know, to help her get a life. I'm reading this for the Smell and Smoochies-a-thon, and I'm really excited for it. This is gonna be my first Talia Hibbert book, and I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I'm really excited to read this. The next book she got me was The Fletcher by Beth O'Leary. I already read this last year, but it's one of my favorite books from last year. I love this so much. And this copy is just so cute. Beth O'Leary's second book just came out as well, and the copy I want to order matches perfectly with this one, so I'm really excited. If you don't know what The Fletcher is about, it's basically about a woman named Tiffy and a guy named Leon. And Tiffy needs a space to live since her ex-boyfriend kicked her out. So she decides to room with Leon, except that they only have one bed. But Leon works night shift, so she gets the apartment during the night and he gets the apartment during the day, so they never have to see each other. I love this so much. I'm so happy I finally own a copy. And the next book she got me was Frost Heart by Jamie Littler. I'm actually not sure what this is about, but I've seen really good things about this. Like, I've seen lots of people loving it, and the cover is stunning. Like, I love that so much. It's about a guy called Ash who finds out he has magical powers, so I think he's gonna find out where his powers come from. But yeah, this is a middle grade, and I'm really excited to get to this one, because yeah, it's stunning, and I really want to read it. But like, maybe I should wait until like after the summer, because it's quite a wintry book, but we'll see. The next book I got is Lover or Loser by Tessa Bailey. This is the second book in the Hot or Hammered series. And this is about a married couple who have been having difficulties lately. So basically this book is about them trying to fix their marriage. I loved Fixer Up by Tessa Bailey, and I'm really excited to get to this. I'm reading this during the Smell and Smoochies-a-thon, and I'm super excited. It's also not that big, so I'll be able to fly through this really fast. Next up is a young adult contemporary, and it's What I Like About You by Marissa Cantor. This is our bromance book club pick for the month of May. I will also be reading this one during the Smell and Smoochies-a-thon, and it's basically about a girl who runs a blog, and she meets this guy through this blog, and he falls in love with her. Then she moves to another town, and then she meets that guy, but he doesn't know that it's her. I'm excited for this. And the last book I got is The Winter's Curse by Mary Witkowski. My friends Renee and Sonia have been pushing me to read this because they know I will love it. Because it's one of their favorite books. I know this is a very romance-heavy fantasy. It also has been around for like a while, because it's like, I feel like it's like an OG young adult fantasy. But I'm excited to get to it now. I will also be reading this one during the Smell and Smoochies-a-thon. And I'm excited. It's not that big, so I hope I'll be able to fly through this really fast. And that's all the books I got. I flew through that like really fast. I almost died holding all those books for the thumbnail, so I hope it was worth it. Yeah, that's all the books I acquired in the last couple months. I will of course be doing another book haul when I have acquired some more books. Maybe in the beginning of June, because there are a bunch of contemporaries coming out in the month of May and the month of June that I really want to get and really want to read, so maybe I'll do another book haul in like 2 months or something. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. Give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will leave all the links to my social media down in the description below, so we can be friends on Twitter, Goodreads and Instagram, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!